So this is going to be an introduction to pentatonic scale. So what is pentatonic scale? Now penta basically means 5 and tonic means the root note. So pentatonic scale is basically a 5 note scale including a root note. So let's just take, first we take minor pentatonics. So then we are going to discuss about major pentatonics because minor and major pentatonics are related. So let's talk about minor pentatonics. Now minor pentatonics, let's talk about A minor pentatonic. Now it's called A minor because A is the root note. Now we are playing B minor pentatonic. If we are playing B minor, then B is the root note. If we are playing F minor pentatonic, then F is the root note. So let's play A minor pentatonic. So it starts with A note, which is the root note, on the highest E string. So it sounds like this. We are on the 5th fret of the highest E string, which is a A. You can check this out on my video of music theory. I told about this. This is a A note. This is E and this is F, it's G, and this is A. So 5th fret is a A note. Now we are starting with the A note, and here the scale shape look like this. So what notes we are playing are A, it's a C on the 8th fret, and it's a D on the 5th, and then a E, and then again a G, and then again a A. Now this A on the D string is just an octave below the A on the higher E string. So the notes are, again I'm going to repeat, it's A on the E string, it's C on the E string, highest E string, it's going to be a D on a A string, and E on a A string, and a G on the D string, and again the A. So the whole scale sound like this. Now when we play the minor pentatonic, we start with the root note and end with the root note. So here's our starting A note, and we play the 5 note scale and end it on the root note, again on the A. So this is called one complete octave of the A minor pentatonic scale. Now in the first position there are 2 octaves. There are basically 5 positions of pentatonic scale. Each pentatonic scale have 5 different positions which you can play across the entire fretboard. So first position of pentatonic scale have 2 octaves. So it's like this. Now we are playing the same notes 2 times, like A, C, D, E and G, and again A. Now after that we are going to again repeat A, C, D, E, G and A, and we add an extra little note here, C note, because it is also in the scale. So the first position is like this. 5th fret of the highest E string with the first finger. With the pinky finger we have 8th fret of the E string. So it is like this. Now with the first finger we have 5th fret of A string. With the third finger we have 7th fret of A string. And with 5th finger we have, with first finger we have D string, 5th fret, and third finger 7th fret of D string, and the 5th of G with the first finger, 7th of G, 5th of B, 8th of B, and 5th of E, and 8th of E. So this is the first position of the A minor pentatonic scale. It sounds like this. There are many licks related to this pentatonic position. You can play different licks like this. So we are going to discuss licks in the next video about the first position. So what is going to be our first objective is to learn the A minor pentatonic scale in its first position. So you can easily play it. Then try 3 notes at a time. Then try 4 notes at a time. And then you can try 5 notes at a time. Now there are many things you can add in these pentatonics, like extra notes, a blues note, which we are going to discuss in the next videos. So practice this pentatonic, and you can also play like this. You can play the first string and leave the second string and play this for practice, So your fingers get comfortable with this position. Practice until it get comfortable with this position. Then we are going to discuss other things like chords used in A minor pentatonic. Now you can shift this minor pentatonic scale first position according to your root note. Now you want to play C minor pentatonic, you can just go to the C, it's 8th fret of the E string, and just play the scale. Many songs use these pentatonic scales like Thrill Is Gone of B.B. King. It's B minor. So many songs use these notes, these pentatonics, but they add little different things. They connect the first position and the second position and the third position, and they play it across the fretboard. Now when you are going to be comfortable with this A minor pentatonic, you can improvise it on a A minor backing track. Just search on the YouTube A minor backing tracks. Then you are going to find different backing tracks and you can improvise a little like this. Thank you. This is the first position of the A minor pentatonic, and then we are going to discuss some licks related to the pentatonics, and then the second position, and we are going to break it down. I made a video about 30 minutes on mastering the pentatonic. Now it is not, I know this is not much clarity in this video. I didn't break down all the positions separately, so now I'm going to make 5 to 10 videos on pentatonics, in which I'm going to break down the scales, each position and each licks related to this, and then 5-6 videos on the theory and then the improvisation of pentatonics, so you can really master the pentatonics. Thank you, and please, if you are learning something from this lesson and this channel, then please subscribe it, please, and please comments. Your comments really going to motivate me to make more videos. Thank you.